Hi y'all, this is Brittany with Brittany's Creations, and I have another project to share with you. My tripod's like, I have to get a new tripod. But so let me show you. It's a really large project, so I'm gonna try to fit it in view. Just move the cloth. Move this out of the way. It's a big project. I want to try and I'm going to try out for Graphic 45 again. So here's one of my projects that I'm going to use. So you can see the bottom, but you definitely can't see it. And so this is a clock I made. This clock I got at a yard sale. I got it for free. And I used the Come Away With Me paper line by Graphic 45. This originally had like a sound system, like one of those little things that sway back and forth, but the clock was broken. So I replaced the clock movement in it. What I did was the parts where I didn't cover with paper, I put a clear gesso on, and then I stained it with Lindy Stamp Gang. You can kind of see the shimmer on there as well. And then every other place that I didn't do that has paper. So the bottom also has paper here and under here. And so you can see the top here is also covered with paper. I use Worn Lipstick Distress ink to ink all the sides. I want to make sure this doesn't fall. So up here I have an assortment of flowers, and I have a butterfly here, and I did my little texture paste on everything. I have a bingo piece and a Sock Crafters ticket that says Soar, because Come Away With Me. You can see I have like a hot air balloon theme going on. And so I have paper throughout the middle. And I have these Prima Bling arrows. I have one up here and one down here. In the middle I put cut out some of the stamps from the paper line, and I glued them on there, as well as these little hearts. And then on both sides they have the same flower arrangement. You can see how they have like the same flower arrangement but different embellishments, and they're vice versa. So this side the pink one's up here, and then this side the pink one's down here, so it's like flipped. But here I have a little arrow. There's a little Eiffel Tower. I have a couple sprays that are in here. I forget where I got them from. I know this one's from Michael's, which I have some texture paste on as well. I put a little texture paste on everything. That's with the sand and the gesso. I have a pearl here, more of the texture paste, and then I have this Prima Bling here. And like I said, there's another one here because it's like the same. I have a bling piece here, this big little gem. I have a Prima zipper that says Treasures. As well as some more flowers, Wildcat Craft Prima, and then some other flowers, and then another gem up here, those little blings. I got these from Bonnie. And then this is a really beautiful butterfly. And then on this side I have a Sock Crafters hot air balloon, which also has some texture paste on it. These little clock numerals are also from Sock Crafters, which I put there. And then this piece here is also from Sock Crafters, which I also have texture paste on. Same kind of flower arrangement. I have a little camera under here, which has texture paste, more of the berries and the other flowers, which has texture paste on it as well. And then from this chipboard piece I have these Artie cake charms. There's a globe and a plane that I also have some texture paste on. Now, on the sides, if I turn it, I did the sides of the clock as well. And you can see there's a quote on both sides. So I'll show you this side as well. And here, can you hold this for me for a second? On the clock. Wait. And Thank you. On the inside, I also have it lined with paper. So I have the paper on the back, on the sides, the bottom. This little piece here also has them, and then down here I also have paper. So what I did on the inside, I have a whole mess of different pieces. In the back, I have a Eiffel Tower Kaisercraft wooden piece, which I left the wood color, and I just added my gesso and the sand. And then this is also a Kaisercraft piece. Back here, the compass. And I have everything so it looks like it's floating. I made the hot air balloon using the paper line as well. I just cut like a balloon shape, and then I just folded them and glued them together. And I have this is this little wooden piece in the middle is just holding it together. I made this out of chipboard, and then I put corrugated cardboard over it, and then I went over it with the distress ink. I put tulle in there, and I have a little flower in there. I also have these roses on all 4 of the corners, and then I used the pearls as the string to the hot air balloon. I also have some lace going around the balloon. And then this is a Saw Crafter's word, hope, which I also did the texture paste on, and I put that there. And then I have a metal corner piece and this little anchor and a little suitcase. I also have a couple flowers, so I have a trellis rose. This is a Prima clock, and then some roses here. And then I cut out the Come Away With Me from the paper line, and I kind of put it like a kind of banner, kind of swaying in the wind almost in the back there. And then I also have a couple more flowers here. This is a Prima flower. These are from Thailand, I believe. And there's a little pearl here and a little dove, which all has texture paste on it as well. And then you can see I have a bunch of the little clouds. These are also from Saw Crafters, which are layered all different, you know, heights and stuff. And so I put the Tattered Angels mist on these as well that I used on the clock. And then I also put some of the, you know, the gesso on that as well. And so yeah, that's pretty much what I did for the clock. Please let me know what you think. I had a lot of fun with this, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.